What's up, guys, and welcome to episode 4 of my modded Minecraft FTB Infinity series. It's a mouthful, it really is. So today we're going to be setting up some basic systems, and I've done a lot of work. I'll have to take you through it. But the first thing we're going to do today is set up a little Cobbleworks. Now, I've been sitting here working it out, figuring out what I want done. Basically from cobble, you can, from pulverizing it, grinding it up, melting it up, you can get a few different things. Number one, obviously, is cobblestone. You can also get sand from sag milling the cobble into sand, and then smelting sand up, you get glass. Also, sag milling sand gets you silicon, and then at the very end of the line, smelting up stone is going to give me smooth stone, and then smelting up cobblestone is going to give me lava. Lava with water. I've got a water source feeding into this igneous extruder is going to get me this stuff right here, obsidian, the black stuff. The way I have this set up is that I have it in such a way that when each of these sections is done doing its thing, it will get backstuffed and stop the process. So when we're done with sand, when we're done sag milling sand and glass, because these sand, glass, and silicon are all linked here. So cobble is done. I've had that. I've got a basic cobble gen with the transfer node back here, right there. It is feeding into this guy right here. I'm starting to get sick, so I apologize if you hear some sniffles. Right. So I've actually got all of this worked out. All I have to do is just connect power. But we're going to be feeding cobblestone into here. It's going to sag mill it into sand. So when this is full, I have it set up so that it's not actually pushing into it. It's going out into an item filter, and we're actually going to prioritize that one to be 1 for sand, and then this will accept only so we'll actually change that to 3, and then 2, and then this one's also going to take sand, and we'll set that one to 1. So what will eventually happen here is we'll get backstuffed on the sand, and these item conduits won't actually take anything in to it, so these item conduits won't get stuck. So once these are done, this one's actually just going to push silicon up into the thing, and we actually need to do that, so we will just say push. Perfect. The alloy smelter is going to take cobblestone and turn it into smooth stone, and we're going to tell it to push up. I'm having troubles tonight, guys. I was ready to get an episode out, though, so I'm trying to get as much done as I can right now. All we have left to do now is just supply power, and I've actually run the lines. Well, I've run the line. Actually, I'm not sure where this is going to land me, but I should come out pretty close to my AE system here. Perfect. We'll just go ahead and do that, and then I'm probably going to need some more power conduit here. For sure I'm going to need more power conduit. But I just need to get there, so I will need 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4, and 5 should do it. Going back to my AE system, which you guys haven't seen yet. I actually did this off camera. Got a very basic AE system set up. I don't even have a controller on it. I will need one probably later this episode, because we are going to hook those things up to our AE system with storage buses, so we know how much we've got. So we will go bam, 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 bam. There we go. It's starting to run. Perfect. Eventually, all this stuff right here is going to be covered up. Now, I'm going to sit here and watch it for a little bit to see that it runs the way that I want it to. So this is a problem. I went AFK last night for a little while to let that stuff grow up, or to let that stuff fill up, and I'll show you in just a second. Oh, you stupid. And apparently these guys killed all my cows. That's going to be a problem. We're going to have to figure out a solution for it. Shouldn't be that tough. Also, shouldn't be that big of a deal, because I can now make a golden lasso and just go grab another cow from somewhere. So, notice some differences around the base. I'm kind of playing with some of the new blocks through chisel. This is really all you've got when it comes to the andesite, diorite, and all that stuff. I really wish they had a connective texture like they have for the smooth stone and the cobblestone. So going back into here, I am now full of sand. I'm working on glass. I had this set on all smelting, and that makes quite clear glass, and that's not what I want. I want actual Mystcraft glass, because that's what most of the crafting recipes call for. We're also full on silicon, and we're full on smooth stone. We got, this is just going to take a while. We have a full barrel of lava. I'll have to troubleshoot that in a little while. So the next thing to do is to connect this to our AE system. Problem with that is that our AE system, let's see, I've got 1, 2, I don't think the inscribers take up a channel, but then I have 3, 4, 5, and then there's another ME interface on top, so that's 6, and then I have 7. I have 7 caches up here that I need to place a storage bus for. So what I need to do here, as much fun as it's going to be, is it's time to step up our ME system and get an ME interface, which I've actually already done. I just have to connect it. I think this is gonna... No, it won't bring me through the floor. That's good. Whoops. Can't do that. Okay, so go this way. And we actually, so this is coming in behind. Oh, let's go upstairs and figure out where we want to come down for this with the cable. I actually think I need to connect to this one right here. And then I don't even think I can connect to that one right there. It's going to have to go right here. Which means I need to go right here. And then I got to figure out what level to go down to. I guess I could have done that before. Sorry, I'm not very prepared for all all the last minute stuff. I need to go down to Y116. So here we go. There we go. And then I can just do this. And we should come out right there. Perfect. Now I've got some crafting to do because I want to use smart cable here so we can kind of see the channels we're using. So, ME smart cable Fluix. I'm going to need to make some covered cable, which is going to take that with wool, and I'm going to have to make some of this. I want to go ahead and get as much of this as I can. Okay, now we got it. So now, ME smart. That's my shortcut. Okay, now we need covered cable. So we got 23 of them, and now we need Fluix. And we got 23 of them, and we'll see if that is enough. Now I went ahead and made the ME controllers. I think one is gonna be enough for now. Let's just go ahead and do this and clear out the space. There we go. Okay, so from here, I guess I could just plop this guy down right there and run this stuff right along this wall. Nope, I'm gonna need more, and I was out of wool. Perfect. I'm gonna need quite a bit more. So let me get this stuff together, and then we'll start wiring this up so that when we search in our ME system, we can find all of this beautiful Cobbleworks in our ME system, and at the same time, it won't be dumping this stuff into our ME system. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, we should now be ready. So, let's get in here. I've got my storage buses. We're just going to go ahead and do this while we can still get in here. Put that there. Bam. And then, we're also going to need this. Yeah, we're going to need to do this too. We're going to say stone goes in here. And then connect. And then and say that silicon goes in here. And connect. Say that glass goes in here. And connect. And then just here. Say the sand goes in there. And then we just got to do cobblestone, which we'll do right there. I could do cobblestone right there. And then we just connect the cables, and we should be set to go. Wait for them to come online. There we go. 5 of 8 channels used. I do love that we have a tooltip on here. And I'll cover all this up with facades Later, now I just have to connect to that one to show me how much obsidian I have. But we're going to do this one from underneath. Because I do believe that that one right there is my my thing for connecting right there. There we go. And then this should say 6 of 8. Perfect. Now when I come here to check things, perfect. It tells me what I've got of each of those right up here. Now when I need to automate stuff like, I don't know, silicon presses, it will pull from that 10K because it is part of my network. And say I come in with a bunch of cobblestone, all this will be worked out as well. Cool. Now I just need to make it pretty. Now I spent a lot of resources doing doing this, and I don't want to go back to mining. So one thing I did, I went ahead and made an ender quarry, and I also made a silk touch upgrade for this. We're gonna check that out real quick. Let's take a look at some of the stuff I did. Okay, first off, in here, let's turn this down. Music and sounds, hostile creatures way down. So if you notice, I have a witch spawner in there. I grabbed that from right here. There's a witch's circle. When I was out exploring, I found that and got that. Okay, so I got the witch. I have this set up. So, also, sorry. The reason I wanted witch is because I wanted basically unlimited glowstone and redstone, and there it is. I'm getting a couple other things. I have this guy set up with a fuzzy filter that ignores NBT and metadata, and it's accepting rotten flesh, all the witch's hands. It's taking all the stuff that I don't really care about and putting it in the trash can so that this thing isn't overflowing with junk. Went ahead and did a bunch of Ender IO. I went ahead and integrated my ore processing. And there's another one right there. I'll take you down because I didn't show this on camera and I forgot. A lot of this stuff, like it takes some thinking on how I want it to look. So I have flint going in there for the time being, and then all of my ores get sent into the sag mill to be pulverized, and then all of the dust right there and right there gets sent into the alloy smelter to be melted up into ingots. So that's all automated. I even made an ender chest here so that with an import bus. So there's my other channel that I thought I had. And I have another one in here. Ender chest right there. So that when we set this up, it will all come into here. It will just bring everything into the ME system. We don't really have a place that we want to set this up yet because I don't want to set it off somewhere and then have to chunk load that in my world. Actually, this time we're going to look at Mystcraft, and I need a paint mixer, not that one. Ink mixer, that's what I need. I may actually have everything I need here except for the bottle, and I have that. So let's grab all these empty bottles, toss them in our ME system. We could probably run a storage bus over there. We have the channels to do it. I don't know if I have the cable to do it. I need a bottle of water. I forgot what it is I need to make. Link book. Unlinked linking book. I need a bottle of ink. There it is. It's an ink vial. So I'll need a bucket of water, empty bottle. No, I just need an empty bottle and 2 inks. And so I have 11, so I can do 5. Oh boy. So just do this. Now, let's we'll just place those in there, and if I put that in there, that gives us a link panel page. Now, if I take some leather and I combine these two, I believe they give us an unlinked link book. So we're going to get that. First one, we're going to take right here. We're just going to do a right click. It is now a linking book. And if I open it up, it tells me it takes me to the overworld. So that's good. We are actually going to make another one of those. So we will grab, let's just put the paper in there. We're going to grab that. Make us another linking book to bring us right back here. Perfect. Now we have 2. And they come to pretty much the same spot. Now what I need to do is I need to create a Mystcraft age. And I gotta see if I can remember how to do this one. I know I need this. Okay, here we go. Sorry, it's been a little bit since I did this. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna create some random dimensions, see where they take us, and hopefully we get something good. So let's check out some Mystcraft random dimensions. Keep in mind that these can be pretty bad. Okay, here we go. And it will probably take a little while to load this. There we go. And we have a poison status effect in here with a bunch of nether generation and a bunch of bad guys. Let's get out of here. And right click to go to the overworld. Left click to go to the overworld. Oh man, that was brutal. This one was garbage, so let us treat it as such. And it'll despawn eventually. Alright, let's create another one. We need another linking panel, which that's our last one for now until I go kill some more guys. Random age, here we go. Here we go, and we've got poison again. What is this? I have an empty bucket, let's pick it up. Mushroom soup bucket. Okay, well, that's a bust. Let's get out of here. And we're back. I'm not really worried about dying from poison. You can't die from poison, but it gets you down pretty far. I need a trash can for all these empty books. Okay, so I'm going to have to go get some more squid. And I'll see you guys when I have a lot more ink. Let's get this together now. Everybody say hi to Reese. We need a couple more linking books. We'll try this a couple more times, then I'm going to be out of leather. I got some extra ink vials this time. Make sure I got enough squid to make it worth it. Okay, now we got that. Let's go back to the bookbinder. We need one linking page. Put that in there. Now we have a descriptive book. Alright guys, we'll see what we have this time. Okay, well that was frustrating. I just had to load a backup. So I'm going to have to go back and redo all of this off camera. That's pretty much all I lost, was just connecting, well actually making and connecting the storage buses here. It's extremely frustrating, actually. So I'm gonna get back to Mystcraft. I created a Mystcraft age that actually crashed my world. So let me get this stuff set back up, and I'll come back when I'm ready to go back to work here. Okay, let's try something different with Mystcraft. Mess around real quick, and it looks like I'm gonna get the same worlds over and over if I just do it randomly, and I don't feel like crashing again. So let's try and play with this guy. I found a Thaumcraft and a Mystcraft villager. This guy's going to sell me pages. So let's open him up by getting some emeralds. And we'll start with a stack and see where that gets us. I don't really want a whole bunch of these pages. Ah, I see. It changes every time. Okay, let me spend some emeralds here, and let me see if I can get some good pages. Okay, I think I got one that I want here. I got a flat world biome. Dense ores. Oh yeah, I want that one. Give me a minute here. Alright, I got the one I want. Give him a little light, and bam. So what this guy's gonna do for me, he takes 20 wheat. That's not the best one, but that's the best one I had. But I can come in here and this should be pretty easy emerald farming for me. There we go. I'm gonna have to duplicate this many times. So let me get the emeralds I need for the flat world, and then we'll see what we get next. That's pretty awesome, though. Or the dense ores. I already got the flat world. I need 45 emeralds. We'll see what we can do. Dense ores. Gimme. Something I didn't even think to look in. I got a notebook from this guy. Rainbow gelid cryothium block. Yes. Okay, so one thing I know I don't want to do. I don't want to get too greedy. So if we go with flat world, dense ores, and normal weather, that's going to give us this descriptive book. Later, when we get better at this, we'll create an actual world that's kind of overpowered. Now I'm going to stop recording and load this dimension, and I'll be back. Well, this is not the best. The status effects are just horrible. We have hunger, weakness, poison, mining fatigue, all that fun stuff. I can do some things later to overcome these status effects, and I don't need to be in here for very long, is the other thing. Okay, I'm just wrapping up the last part, I think, of what I needed to get done to move on to our next section here. So we've got ender crystals, an extra double layer capacitor. To get power back and forth, we're going to need a dimensional spell. Dimensional transceivers. And I've done all of this already, so nope, I'm missing some fused quartz, of course. I need 3 more of them, so okay, now we have 2 of these guys. I need to set one. Set him up right here. And his job is going to be to, I really like these, power We'll just call this Quarry. And he is going to send power. Okay, so we've got that. We now grab Ender Quarry, Ender markers, good old silk touch, and this guy, it will also need some of these guys. Okay, I did make a link book last time I went through, but just in case, it's better safe than sorry kind of thing. Come right here, and there we go. Okay, let's jump into our world here. Alright. Yeah. This is going to take me a little bit of time, I think, to get cleared out. Okay, we've got this set up. Ender Quarry with ender markers. If we give it a right click. Awesome. Okay, so we've got an established boundary. Let's go back to the overworld real quick, just to, one, recover our health. Okay. Let's do this real quick. Just, I had some problems in there. Alright. It is receiving. Awesome. I don't know if we'll run into cobblestone in that world, or dirt, or gravel, or sand. I just want to make sure that if I do, I've got that stuff filtered out. Okay, cool. I guess it's time to head back over there now that we've got this thing set up. Let's go. Oh, it hurts. Please. Okay, it's mining. Okay, this is not how I want this to work. Give me this, please. I want that there. Okay, good. We're not catching anything. I want a trash can. Can't place it there. I guess there. And we'll put the filter in. And then this guy, which I guess can't connect. It's okay. There's something else we can do. Give myself a little bit more room. There we go. Okay, now put you in there. This will be an insert with priority 1. This will be an insert with priority 0. And then we just have a chest right here. It's getting everything. Awesome. And extract. May need some speed upgrades for this. Definitely getting coal though. Awesome. This seems to be keeping up. Now we have somewhat of a constant inflow of power. I actually need to look in the configs of this thing to see what my power requirements are with Silk Touch, but it shouldn't be that bad. I may need to trash can smooth stone because I've got that solved already. We'll see. Okay, so this is kind of cool. you've got like a less than 1% chance of getting coal or getting a diamond if you sag mill coal ore. And since I have coal ore right there, I think that's a cool thing to do. Send these puppies through. Now it's less than 1%, which means I'm more than likely never going to get a diamond from sag milling coal. But yeah, this will work. Okay, so there's an overnight run of the Ender Quarry. Got some dense ores here. That's cool. I'm gonna check in to see what is the best way to process those guys. Got 6 diamond ore. That's cool. A lot of iron, which is what we need to begin with a big reactor. We'll probably in the next episode we'll build a decent sized big reactor so that we can power this Ender Quarry a little bit more to the standard that an Ender Quarry needs. Okay, I think I've decided what we're going to do. We are really struggling for power here. So I think we're going to go ahead and build a reactor. And I think, well, there's something else I need. Let me get that together and I'll be right back.